Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We'll see how it goes today. Hey, Miguel. Good luck. I'm in your race today. I'm jumping in for regular Pinarello. Into the regular Pinarello Power Cat C race. See if I can redeem myself. Nice. Nice. Well, I am going to see if I can just hold on for dear life. I have to say that this one's going to be a bit spicy. It's got a big up at the start. It's been super spicy. I don't know. ZRL, I always say, has kind of like that higher cat feel. That you're more like racing top end people versus sometimes the general races. Even though it's Cat C, I feel that it's the best of Cat C. So we'll see how long I can hold on. But that Pinarello race that we were in the other day, stakes and chains, man, like that was something else. That was something else. I don't know if you really need redeeming. It's just, it's that fast. It is that fast in those races. And it's, you know, I got to the top, I rewatched my video. I mean, I could see them there, and theoretically I should have been able to attach on, but I just had nothing left, man. I had nothing left. They were gone. They were gone, it was done. We race another day, I guess, and that day being today, ZRL, good times all round. I'm not even sure if we have a full squad. Last week, we finished in dead ass last, not me personally, but the team, mainly because we fielded 3 guys. Sort of a recap, the sprint, I ended up getting the sprint that I wanted to, which is good, especially since the first one didn't go quite as well, but we're able to pick up some sprint points, which I was quite happy with. This is the other problem, is that my headphones have crapped the bed. For those of you who watch the vlogs know I wear the Shocks Aeropex, and they decided that they weren't going to do anything. They just decided to short out. I heard a big buzz, and then they were dead, and no lights, nothing. So we'll probably destroy this guy. I don't plan on being in the team chat too much because, like I said, I'm probably going to get punted out the back pretty early. We got to make some bike choices, though. And that's a good question. What to go with bike choice-wise? What do we do for here? It is a primarily flat course. The nasty part is going to be right at the beginning. Thanks, Stakes and Chains. The nasty part's going to be right at the bit, the first bit. It's going to be, let's go to the menu, back, go to the garage. So the first part's going to be the nasty bits. It's climbed right up, so I mean, if you are racing this, I mean, you best to be warmed up, because it's going to suck. We just got to open up the old Discord here. Got a lot of stuff going on. This is, I always feel a little disorganized on these days because there's other key points working on. We got nobody in the chat. And it looks like we are down a guy. Sweet. Sweet, so we were down, but now we're really down. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna race anyways. It's, that's how that's gonna play out. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna grab whatever points we can grab. And we will finish dead ass last because I don't even think we are fielding 4. So That is what it is. But that doesn't mean I can't steal points from other people. It just means on a team point basis, we're going to lose some stuff. Hey, Clint, welcome to the stream. So I think we're going to go with the Venge. And I think we're going to go with the disc. I think we're just going to go straight up sprint. That might be a bad choice. Maybe I should go Pinarello. I don't know. Do I even have the Pinarello? I don't even have the Pinarello unlocked. Oh, no, I do. Arrow and weight. 4 and 3. It's a little less arrow. I really want the arrow. I really want the arrow. But you know what? All right, we're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with the S-Works. So at some point here, I will be on team chat for at least a moment. See what's going on. And then I will probably, especially if we're not fielding a full team, we'll just ride. We'll just ride it like we're riding by ourselves. There'll be no team tactics because it will be all for naught. Yeah, so there's all that. I want to say thanks to everybody that was in last stream. Appreciate it, guys. Like Stakes and Chains mentioned, he'll be doing the Pinarello again. That's what we did on Monday. Tough course, tough course. It's that climb, the KOM, puts some damage in people like me. And it was not easy. Put me just outside of the top 10, which I suppose is all right. So we're just going to lightly warm up here. Like I said, unless something miraculously happens. It's unfortunate. This season looked so good to start, so good. I mean, for those of you who don't race ZRL will know, might not know that the first race, we were actually in a different division. We crushed it, we won. Pretty stoked with that. We were in first place. And then we got moved divisions. That moved us down to 6th, which is still respectable, but the quality of rider definitely increased. We raced last week. We got hurt because we didn't field 4. Looks like it's going to be the same thing today. It just kind of fell apart. Like the wheels came off the truck like second race in. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're still going to go out there. We're going to race. We're going to have fun. We're going to see what damage we can do. Maybe that's it. Maybe it'll be an exercise of doing some damage. Maybe I should switch to a climbing bike and just absolutely smash that first climb. Just go full in, full Donkey Kong. It would, kind of a dirty tactic though. But you know, sometimes that's racing. Like sometimes you sacrifice a rider to gain other points. In our case, it would be sacrificing a rider to mix things up and potentially do some damage and ruin some game plans. But yeah, I think we're just gonna see if we can hang on for the first little bit. See if we can stay in the mix for most of the race. Like I said, this pretty devastating first kind of few minutes on this this course. The nice thing is that I don't think we do the climb into the town. We go right, which is still a climb, still a pain in the ass, but it's tough. It's a really tough start for it. And I think it's the same start for what they call the Neokyo Crit Course, or sorry, the Mikura Crit Course. It's not my favorite. I like punchy crit rides, I really do, but I'm not a big fan of that course in particular. I'm really not a fan of this start, but I imagine there's going to be a fair few. I mean, if you're on a team and you want to hurt some people and you've got some good climbers, that is the place to do it. You know, and if you've got some big power numbers and you can, I don't know, it's probably going to be a, 3 to 5 minute kind of ordeal at the front. It's going to be tough all around. Let's turn on the HUD. Na-na! Oh, we actually got the leaderboard popping up. Nice. I always forget to check certain things. I make little adjustments and I forget to check them. So it's good to see certain things are working. Especially given what we're going to do. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got 10 minutes here. I'm just going to drop off the bike. I just got to roll my back for 1 sec. And then we're going to jump in the group chat, see who's there, and then it's party time. Or party time for some, not such a party for others. I don't know how you'd say that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we're just looking to have a good race. So, I don't know if any of you guys foam roll balls or lacrosse balls or anything to massage into. Something I like to use, especially after my piriformis injury. Maybe I should get a stretch cam. Who knows? Who knows? But I just want to make sure that this guy digs right in. Get a little bit of release, and there you go. So if anybody's curious, it's just this little yellow ball. It's like a lacrosse ball basically, and you sit on it and roll it, and it'll help get some of the knots out of your musculature. All right. 13 minutes. Join the event. Well, my braking should be disabled anyways. But good to see it is, because mine is permanently on. Let's see if anybody's in the chat. Nobody is in the chat. That's not a good sign. Ah, well. Nice, nice. It is, you know what? It is the absolute savor of the cyclist. Like I said, I use a little lacrosse ball just to leave a little bit of tension, but I do foam roll it afterwards. And I went out, after I tore my piriformis, I got the roller. I was using a foam roller that it started to disintegrate, but I got one of those Therabody ones that it also vibrates. So, I mean, it is the most underrated piece of kit that I own. It does wonders, man. How you doing? Don't get dropped. How are things in, you're out in Toronto if I'm not mistaken. Been enjoying your outdoor rides, my dude. So nobody in the chat. This is going to be a disaster. I swear to God, this is like the worst start, worst start ever. Like I said, first place in the TTT. We crushed it. We were a man down, and now we are looking at not having enough riders for the this one as well, after getting only 3 in the pen last week. So we're gonna have the same fate. Yeah, just outside Toronto, Mississauga. Nice. Trying to fire myself up tonight. Yeah, I don't know how much hype's going to be provided. This start, man, is something I do not look forward to. And as I was saying earlier, my sort of experience with ZRL is that it's always top tier in the cats that are pushing the race, which is great. Which is great if you're there, which I'm not. I am more mid to mid-low. So this could be a very interesting start, to say the least. Now, we've just gone full aero because what the hell? There's a lot of Pinarellos. You know, it's a faster climb bike. I'm starting to second guess my choices here. But maybe we'll just stick with the Venge. I found, like, last week I had to chase a couple times, so I kind of really want that aero advantage, especially for the sprints. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate it. We're definitely going to need it today. The other thing is, for those of you who have been long-time viewers of the channel, you'll know that I stream every Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, zracing. We have a bunch of great Cs that always show up and race, and it's a ton of fun. And I committed to that time slot. And then, of course, ZRL is Tuesday, so usually I have put in a pretty big effort on the Monday and then follow it up with another big effort here. And then if I get convinced enough by the team, I race TTTs on the Thursday, which is... the fatigue builds up. The fatigue builds up. And again, I'm wired in here because, well, simply put, my headphones decided they wanted to short out, so now I'm on these wired things, which I assume I'll short these out too because they're not really sweat resistant, and that's my forte, is getting set to get wet kind of thing and just have a good time. I got like 0 team members in the chat. Oh my God, this is gonna be awesome. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh well. Either way, like I said, we'll see it as an adventure. Hopefully I don't get smashed and dropped on the first climb here. And then we'll just kind of make ourselves a nuisance, I think is the plan. Oh, Eric's in the chat. That's a good sign. We got one. We got one. We got one. Ah, good times, good times. I'm going to join the voice. Can you hear me? I can't hear anything. God damn this thing. You hear me now? There we go. That's better. My headphones last week crapped out, so now I've got this big long wire attached to me. Yeah. I was contemplating taking the lightest bike that I could and put Alpine wheels on it and just absolutely smash it out the front for no other reason to cause absolute chaos. It's pretty flat. Well, the climb's right out the gate. So, how long is this climb? It is, to the village sprint, it is only 1.6 kilometers, but it is, it's 136 meters. So, or it goes from 87, it's not bad, it's like 50, but it's way harder than you want to go out the gate. Or I want to go out the gate. I just kind of always want races to kind of like, we just go on a Sunday ride, and then we get to a sprint section and we sprint, and then we joke about how fast we went through it, and then we go back to doing absolutely nothing, and then do it again. That's all I ask for. I don't think it's terribly demanding. You know, we can all have fun. We don't have to suffer the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, it's up and then it's pretty much down. And then we won't hit the next climb until like 18.7 in, which is the Seisha sprint. So that's another 1 odd kilometer climb. And then just kind of the last bit, there's a little bit of climbing to do again. So it's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. But yeah. Yeah, it's well, and that's the thing. I think some people might go out to damage the sprinters is kind of what it is, right? Like I said, part of me wanted to do that just for fun, knowing that whatever we do, we're coming, you know, we're getting last place points, right? But we can still steal stuff. That's right. I mean, it's not fun if there isn't a wild card in the game. It's also not fun if they're like, what the hell's that guy doing? Oh yeah, well that's, you know, that's a given. Pretty sure on a climbing bike with alpinist wheels, you're just going to be working way too hard on the flat, or especially the downhill, because it is pretty downhill for a good chunk after the village. Although saying that, I will say that there probably will be a break, but I think people will be motivated to chase, to catch back on before the next climb, because there is, yeah, yeah. We'll see how it plays out. That's right. But what if your plan is to get punched in the mouth? Yeah, I will probably mute because nobody's going to want to hear my heavy breathing. That, and I probably don't want to sit, you know, sweating in these wired headphones. It's not that part that I'm worried about. It's just they'll short out, and then I'll have like 0 headphones. And then next week you'll all have to listen to dogs and fan noise. Yeah, take her easy. Oh, hey. 1 minute showtime. Get the old companion act open. I just upgraded, so of course it logged me out. No! Dun, 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 dun. Ah, what a mess. Three, two, one, it's lunchtime. Whew. 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 That hurt. Whew. Thanks, Ethan. Whew. Looks like a brake's trying to form. Whew. Man. You guys have no idea how close I was to being out in that first climb. Thanks, Miguel. Have you raced yet, Miguel, or are you done already? Nice, nicely done, man. Good job. Hopefully it felt better than this feels for me right now, which is not good. I definitely feel Monday's race in the legs today. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're fast races. Whew. Not where I wanted to burn that match. That's my legs cooked. Whew. Spicy. Spicy, spicy. Brother from my mother behind me. Group's pretty blown up ahead. Lots of little gruppettos. And it's going to be a slow pullback, I think. Eric's in the group ahead, 37 seconds. So I'm just going to let these guys work. If they pull them back, great. If not, Eric's up ahead. And we'll save our legs for the final hurt. See, this is where team tactics come into play. Like they're 41 seconds ahead. Eric is working. He's clearly pulling above 3. 50 seconds now. It is better for me to leave him to go head to head with whoever he's with than have 7 guys catch up and automatically potentially lose those points. So the onus is on these guys to work, whether they realize that or not. I'm going to be as lazy not even to fill gaps here. And that's my brother from another mother. Also, if he wants to go solo, so be it. I will just latch onto the group. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, the rest is good. Because that first quarter and chasing on those couple times did its damage. I think we got another power up coming here, and we'll utilize this draft and, like I said, just be lazy. I'll pop it late. Oh. I'm definitely gonna have to foam roll after this. I feel like this is a little bit too slow and I'm actually stiffening up. And I even foam rolled before the race, so it's not good. So Eric has caught a group. He's now in a group of 8, which is good. So he's moving up as well. lost a couple. Thanks, Ethan. Ah.
That's not the finish, is it? No, that's not the finish. Oh, I got nothing left. Oh, brutal. That was brutal. My legs are cooked. They are so tight right now. And my back, whew, it's almost like that. Thanks, Miguel. It's almost like after I got dropped and we got really slow there, so everything tightened up. That was tough. That was a tough race. Yeah, that's not my kind of finish. Uphill sprints, no. Nah. I will say this, I should have gone with a Pinarello. I think it would have helped me on the climbs. Although, I mean, by the time we hit the Sisha climb, like I was 100% cooked. And that climb is brutal. That I did okay that race at ZRL or zracing a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where we had all the Kaboom team in there. I didn't feel I did so bad there, but like that start, man, that's a world of hurt on my legs. Like, geez, absolutely nuts. And you can see, if you look at my power, well, you guys can't see it now, but my top 1 second power was 545, which is really, really low for me. Really low. Like, that's me pushing as hard as I can, and we're getting like half the watts. Wow. That's crazy. I got to step off the bike because like I feel like I'm really tightening up here. I got to like stretch. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to have to foam roll that. Stretch out the piriformis, grab the ball, sit on it for a second. That was crazy. Oh. And it's kind of all for naught, you know, it's, like I said, I think we only had 3 guys in, so we'll see if anybody's left in the Discord. No, nobody's left in the Discord. Oh, that was brutal, man. Brutal. Oh, anyways, I'll say it again because I'll be saying it for the next little while. If you want to add some redeemables, if you've seen them before, you know, sort of like the cowbell and all that kind of good stuff, like which you can redeem in stream, shoot a video, audio, send it to me, I'll make it a GIF and I'll make it a redeemable. If you have a green screen like this, we've got, who should we have today?
Come on, JD.
There you go.
That was
Swifty
a
Zwifter.
D-rated performance.
If you have a green screen, you want to have an end screen, by all means, send it to me. Send it to me in the Discord or send me a message in Discord. Anyways, guys, I'd love to chat longer, but I am so cooked right now. I just want to stretch this out, get some food, and just like pass out.
I think is what's in order here. So anyways, thank you so much, guys. Miguel, thanks for dropping in, my man. Glad you had a better race on your race. Ethan Keys, appreciate it, man. Don't get drop cycling, Eric. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. All you guys are awesome. Clint, what can I say? I'm cooked. Thank you for watching me suffer. We will catch you all later. Until next time, see ya.